Matthew 7:1-5. Do not judge others, and you will not be judged, for you will be treated as you treat others.
Hi, I'm Betsy Blair. I'm a sophomore in high school. I know that here I can make an impact by doing things like this, and so that's kind of why we made the video, sort of, because, I mean, it was God's will for us, because we were going to go home and sleep.
Okay. I hate this, talking about myself. Okay.
Me too.
Hi, I'm Lindsay. I'm a 10th grader. They said, why don't you make a video? So we instantly thought of all the videos you see of like asking people on the streets. So we're like, let's go to the mall and like try one of these, because
no, we didn't even go in a store to shop. Like,
no, we didn't.
No, like,
so we were like, yeah, we're gonna do this. We have nothing else to do. So we get in the car, and you think about it first. You think like, oh, let's definitely do this. But then once you start doing it, you're like, you get that like stomach feeling, and you're like, another thing. So we go out, right, and we're like, totally caught ourselves stereotyping.
Oh yeah.
Judging right away.
So
like,
many times.
oh well, let's go to this lady. No, she looks mean. She looks like she's gonna reject us. Rejection. No one likes rejection. But
we just totally like judged them and was like, just because the way they dressed or they looked, we were scared they would say no. And turns out that like we just had to suck it up.
And some of them were the coolest like people ever. Like you look at them and you're like, oh, this person's totally gonna reject me, and they had the best things to say.
Like one of the guys.
Well, as a Christian, like, what do you do to live out your faith?
Try and help everybody I can to the best of my ability.
Now, being around like the people in your church, do you think today, in this day and age, a lot of times people are hypocrites on the way they say they live?
Well, to a certain extent, yeah. But people, they're more me, self-centered, instead of giving to other people, you know, and stuff like that. You're supposed to give 99% away and keep 1%.
Do you think it's important to go out into the community and definitely try to reach out to other people and show them?
You do that just by walking around. And if somebody comes up and asks you a question, give them the best answer that you can. That way you're doing God's work for Him. No matter who you run across, you should express yourself, carry your manner the way that you would like God to see you do, and that way you're in His heart, He's in you.
But he turned out to be really cool, and like he might have been my favorite when we interviewed.
Yeah, he's pretty.
And he was like talking, I don't know, he just got deep and
very humble kind of guy, and
it's kind of quiet.
I like that a lot, because a lot of times as we ask these questions, you ask what you think of Christians nowadays, and I love that you see the sincerity in the people who are so humble.
Yeah, down to earth.
Definitely, and like not the like.
I think another thing that was really funny is how people responded when we said we would videotape them.
Okay, so
I just put my little jacket on.
Alright, bye.
Oh yeah, we'll talk to you later.
Don't need an audience. Okay, so do you go to church?
At times.
So do you believe in God?
I believe in God, yeah.
Do you believe that Jesus died on the cross for your sins?
Not necessarily.
Is there a reason for that? Or is it just like...
Well, I believe that there's a greater being, and I have to believe that it's God, but I don't know if it's everything that I've read about what God does happen, but I do believe there's a spiritually a person known as God to me that's the creator.
Do you think that today's Christians, like, how do you see them? Like, do you think they act any different?
Well, you know, I'm a Catholic, not a great practicing Catholic, but I was brought up in a very strong Catholic family. And I'm a little bit turned away from Catholicism just because of, I just know that some church-going people aren't as good as what I think Christians should be, and that's just be good people and do the right thing. And in your heart, if you're following what you think God wants you to do, then I don't think you necessarily have to go to church. I do see the church as being a place where you can meet and have the same kinds of ideas. But I'm just a bit disappointed right now in Christians as some Christians see themselves. I don't think they practice what they preach.
Like to the one lady, how he said that we're asking to do it, and then we said, well, for our youth group, and she's like, oh, well, I guess if it's for church.
Do you have any ways that you live out your faith that's different from non-Christians, I guess?
No, I'm very spiritual, and where I live by a church, and it has a cross right outside my apartment. And when I see the birds land on the cross, to me it's always a special sign. And I've been fortunate enough to see the angel clouds in the sky, and I feel that was quite a gift from God.
I don't know, what was your favorite part about today?
My favorite part was, you know what I liked? Is the younger people. The younger people. You know what? The younger people that we interviewed.
Okay.
Are you guys Christians? Do you go to church? Yes, I do. Do you believe in God and that things are saved? If Jesus came? Yeah. Okay. So, what do you do to live out that, like, as your faith? Do you do anything special?
I go to church every Sunday, and I go to youth on Wednesdays. I try to help people and be like God, or Jesus.
Be like Jesus.
I'm a community worker around my city.
That's so cool. Now, with the people that you go to church with, do you see that a lot of times, especially as, like, teens, do you see that they're, like, go to church and, like, act like they're super Christian, whatever, and then go out and are totally hypocrites of what they say?
Yeah, sometimes. Definitely.
You see that? Do you think that turns away people from Christianity?
Yeah.
Gives them a different perspective of it?
Yeah, sometimes. Not all the time.
Oh, no, my favorite is the two girls. Do you guys go to church? Yeah. Do you guys believe in God?
Yeah. Okay. Do you guys do anything to live out your faith that's, like, different from, like, regular teenagers?
Well, it's not true about God. Third Friday.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Do you guys think that some teenagers today, not only teenagers, but, like, everyone that claims they're Christian goes out and does things that's, like, hypocritical?
Yes.
Yes. Do you think that turns people away from God and Christianity?
Yes.
Do you think that there's anything we can do to, like, kind of change that?
Maybe. I don't know. Make church more open to others, because sometimes that probably draws people away, and they're like, oh, good that. Yeah, and some people are like, oh, Christians, I see them do one thing and then the other. So.
Yeah.
Like,
I like that, and I've been like, I don't know how old they were, but I'm assuming they were in high school. 3 guys in front of Champs. Is there anything that you guys do to, like, live out your faith that's different from the common teenage society?
I mean, like, I pray every night and stuff, just thanking God for, like, each day I have on earth.
Do you think that there's, like, Christians in today's society are, like, hypocrites necessarily by what we say and what we do?
Somewhat yes, somewhat no. It's kind of like a mixed answer, I guess. Yeah, I'll play it.
Yeah, they just didn't seem stereotyping, judging, like, they didn't seem like they would be interested. They didn't seem like they even knew who God was by just like judging them.
Yeah.
And it was just amazing to me how like if you just go up and like talk to someone about it, like they were so happy and energetic and like they believed, and I don't know, it was just
Or the people, like the last people we got.
Alright, are you guys Christians?
No.
So you don't go to church or anything?
No.
Is there something that like keeps you away from having a religion, or?
It will be offensive if I say
No.
No.
I just don't believe in the whole God fact, so I just not religious at all. I'm atheist, so.
Well, I do, just my family never gave me a chance to go to church because we never were big in church, so. But I still believe in God and all that.
Right. Is there anything that caused you to be an atheist? Have you seen like Christians nowadays and you just don't agree with them, or?
Yeah, the way Christians act, and then like the whole Bible itself, like we write books all the time, so how are you going to tell me that's true? I just wasn't around.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Being on the other side, do you look upon people maybe like in your schools or work that say they're Christians, and then you look at them and you're like, okay, well you say this one thing but you do this thing, like, do you see that a lot, or?
Not really. I mean, I try not to judge people upon their religion, especially since I don't really know much about it, so I can't really be one judging.
I mean, yeah, I don't judge people either, but like some people are like just go a little too overhand with it. I mean, saying like certain people can't do certain things just because they say like, oh, it's frowned upon by God and all that. Like, again, you don't 100% know that, so you can't really tell people what to do. It's not your right.
People, just because they're not Christians does not mean they're not bad people. Like,
are you a Christian? No. Is there something that turns you away from it, or?
I grew up in it when I was little, but like, I don't know, it just never clicked with me.
Do you think people that claim to be Christians often make the religion unappealing?
Yeah, I know for a fact it's a lot of new Christians. Like, I know that for a fact because I grew up in the church and I saw a lot of them. And I can see like I talk to people that are Christians and stuff, and I can like see it in their eyes that they really genuinely like good people and stuff. But I think it is like some people in the Christian community or whatever that like kind of spoil it.
That couple, that was really funny.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think that Christians today like are kind of hypocritical with the way they act, or?
I don't think it's any more today than it has been, but there's a lot of, it's part of the reason I don't go to church, because I haven't found the right group yet where, I see a lot of that, but not just in Christians, and a lot of people that they don't press what they preach, and it's not my favorite thing, but I don't see it more today. I don't think so.
What do you think?
Yeah, people are not living, just because you show up on Sunday doesn't mean you can do what you want Monday through Saturday. So yeah, I mean that's the struggle that we have within our hearts. We want to stray from God's word.
So you guys think that turns people away from Christianity?
It has turned me away. I know that. I can really only speak for myself. I don't think it's turned you away.
Well, you don't have to. You don't have to attend anywhere to have a relationship with God.
Romans 12:2. Don't copy the behavior and customs of this world, but let God transform you into a new person by changing the way you think. Then you will learn to know God's will for you, which is good and pleasing and perfect.